My name is Bronwyn and I'm a production buyer in the film industry. I'm the person in the supermarket with the weirdest trolley. I'm the person that people stop to look at because she's wandering down the street with 10 jumper leads. Or, what I buy never makes any logical sense. People don't understand why I'm buying it. I love the freedom, I love the fact that I have to find these things. It's quite often a mission impossible. I mean, going down to buy some milk for the set is easy, you know where to buy milk, but if you've got to find a 1960s microscope, then that's a bit more of a challenge. I was great at mathematics and all those managerial skills I spoke to you about earlier, and that's what I thought I was going to do. And then somebody came along and mentioned dentistry. And that came out of left field. And all of a sudden I thought that's what I'd like to do. So I went and became a school dental therapist. By the time I finished my sort of compulsory 3 years after graduation, because they paid me to do it, I'd had enough. And I think my greatest lesson is that I have learnt that there is a reason for everything that happens in your life. And you must embrace it, good or bad, and grow from it. And I wanted to go overseas and have another adventure, and I travelled all over the world, cycled around England, worked in Africa for a year, because it was an adventure. I worked with the IMF and the World Bank doing a cost recovery study in the Sudan, which was very hot, very dirty, but it was a major adventure. I was then employed by the Australian Film Commission as their second in charge, using my managerial skills to help run their London office. From there, I was headhunted to go to Australia to help set up a distribution company, which I did in Melbourne for 2 or 3 years. Then moved to Sydney with my new partner, who was in the art department. And for many years I worked in the art department, originally managerial positions, running the art department, but it wasn't as much fun. And that's when I decided I wanted to go out with all the others who were buying, because they were having much more fun than I was. Well, I started producing children after that.
Producing children?
I had babies. I'm a mother, and that, if you're going to ask me at all what the most amazing thing I've ever done in my life was having children. I have 2. And that was fantastic. So I spent many years bringing them up. But that was one of my greatest adventures. I approached that as another adventure. And it really has been. When my daughter couldn't decide what she wanted to do at university, the question I asked her is, what would you want to do more than anything in the world, even though it seems to be impossible? And she said comedy. So she's going for a degree in laughter, and I think that's fantastic. So my advice to my kids is always think out of the box. What is it that is going to make your heart sing? And go for it. Don't take second best. And don't take what people tell you should be doing. Shoulds are never usually what you should be doing. If I could do anything in the world, I would like to be an opera singer. And I'm not very good at even normal singing, but somewhere in my heart there is an opera singer trying to get out. No, I don't think I would be very good at it all, but I would love to be able to sing beautifully, even if it was just to myself.